Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing 50 questions to ask yourself. So let's get started. The computer is right here, so if I'm looking over here, that's because I am reading the questions. Okay, there are 50 questions, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna do 50. I don't know. We'll just see how it goes. Number 1, what are your nicknames, or what do you prefer to be called? Well, everyone knows me as Liz. I've always been called Liz since I was a baby. By the way, hold that thought, I live on a busy street, so that means that there's cars going back and forth, so sometimes I'll stop talking because a car passes by. But yeah. Number 2, what books on your shelf are begging to be read? I just have one book. Well, I have two. To Kill a Mockingbird, but I've never read that book before. And Adultolescence. It's a YouTuber's book, but I've read it like twice because it's not really a book, it's more of a poem book. How often do you draw? I don't often draw, but I just recently drew something with my niece, and I think I have a picture of it. If I do, I'll put it here. What do you do if you can't sleep at night? Do you count sheep? Do you toss and turn? Do you try to get up and do something productive? Put on headphones and listen to music? Yeah. And like, I have Spotify, and I didn't know, oops, my computer is dying, but like, I used to always just keep on the music all through the night because I had Spotify, and Spotify didn't have a timer. But then I found out that you can do it on your alarm clock for it to go off, and yeah, so I usually just do that until I go to sleep. And I don't really toss and turn, I just stay in one place the whole time that I'm sleeping. How many days could you last in solitary confinement? Honestly, I think like not even 24 hours, because 1, I'd feel claustrophobic, and 2, because it would be just too quiet. Do you save greeting cards or letters, or do you throw them away? I save them. Like, I still have all my graduation cards, and I have like all these letters that my friends gave me over the years. Like, I have some since I was in 6th grade also, so I guess I save them. Who is the biggest pack rat you know? I say my dad, because he saves everything, really. Like, literally, you could, yeah, most of the stuff in this house is from my dad. And my mom and my sister probably would say me, but I only save like valuable items, like stuff that people gave me and like stuff like that. When making an entrance into a party, do you make your presence known? No. I just go, sit down, find people I know, and yeah, I go on from there. I don't really like the attention, I guess, so I try to just slide in. What is your strongest sense? Not hearing, because I can't hear. I guess I would say seeing, like looking, because I can see everything. I don't know. How many times a day do you look at yourself in the mirror? I look at myself to see if my hair looks fine and if my outfit matches. That's all. What is the strangest thing you believed as a child? I don't know. Who performs the most random act of kindness out of everyone you know? I think I would say myself, because like sometimes when I'm like when I see like people on the street asking for money, and like if I don't have any money on me, like if we're in the car and they're right there, I'll always tell them like, you should give them some. Like sometimes there's people out like you know, when they're trying to raise money for a funeral and stuff, then yeah, I usually do that. Like, I usually want to give them money because I know what it's like. Like, most of you guys know my grandpa, he has cancer, and we had to raise money for him for funeral expenses. So we all did a big sale, and like we got a lot of money, like things got paid with that. So I know what it's like, and I always want to pay it forward, you know. How often do you read the newspaper? Do we even get newspapers still? Like, do they throw it to our house, or do we have to go get it? I don't know. Well, I like to get the Anaheim Bulletin because sometimes, like, when I graduated, they had like all the graduates' names in there. So I looked at that. And when I was little, my grandpa used to get the newspaper, and he would give me them, and we would use I think it's called Silly Putty, and like if you put it on the newspaper, then like the cartoon or whatever will go onto the Silly Putty. I don't know, that's basically all. Which animals scare you the most? I've never really came in contact with an animal, but I guess like a tiger or a lion, because in Las Vegas they had this you know, the lion or tiger exhibit, and it actually attacked someone. So I guess I would be scared of that. I mean, who wouldn't? Your life is like right there. Are you more likely to avoid conflict or engage it head on? Avoid. Yeah, I'd avoid it. What was the most recent compliment you received and savored? Well, when I went to go get my hair done, this lady next to me who was getting her hair done also, she was like, she was just talking to me about stuff because I wasn't sure how to dye my hair. And so then like she kept on telling me like, oh, you have beautiful hair, you shouldn't dye it all the way, because I was gonna dye all my hair and then lighten it on the bottom. But then she's like, no, you have beautiful hair, you know, you should just don't dye your whole hair because then it will ruin it. So I just decided to stay my original color and then get an ombre. So, what is something about yourself that you hope will change but probably never will? My shyness. I'm really shy, and like things, couldn't do certain stuff because I was shy. Like like I'm just shy. And are you high maintenance? When I want to be. Like, yeah, I'm just saying. I almost broke my drawer. What was the last time you really pushed yourself to your physical limits? At the nursing home, I had to transfer a patient, and you're not supposed to transfer by yourself because like it can hurt your back and stuff. So you have to always ask for help by someone else. But when I was going to transfer a patient from their bed to the wheelchair, it was because it was time for dinner. We were short on staff, and I couldn't find any other CNAs, and I was new, so I didn't know their names really, so I couldn't like page them. And so then I just did it by myself, and like he was pretty heavy, and yeah, but I had to do it by myself because I couldn't find anyone else. And then after I got him in the wheelchair, they were like, you did it by yourself? Like, because I couldn't find them anywhere. But then after I got him in the wheelchair and everything, I found CNAs to help me. So yeah. Do you have a whole lot of acquaintances or just a few close friends? I have a few close friends. Like, I guess you can say I have acquaintances. No, I have acquaintances that I talk to like here and there, and then I have a few close friends that I can actually say they're my close friends. Are you more inclined to build your own empire or unleash The potential of others. Always put others before myself. So I guess I would unleash the potential of others. What's a strange occurrence you've experienced but have never shared with others? One time I was walking to my sister's house, and there was these two girls outside, like they were running, and they passed by me, and they were like I can hear them talking to about me, and they were like, oh, I want my body like hers. And like, yeah, it was really strange because I've never, like, I was right there and I've never heard someone say that before. Quick little story time. So me and my mom were watching this one show yesterday about, and like they were like and telling, it was about like fire and stuff, and this one girl was like on her bed and she was using her laptop and she was charging it at the same time, and she went to go take a shower and stuff, leaving her computer to charge, and it started a fire. And I'm here using my computer and charging it, but I mean, I'm not gonna leave it unsupervised, but that's pretty scary because like it can happen. Do you prefer that people shoot straight with you or temper their words? Shoot straight with me, because like I'm very down to the point kind of person. Like, I'll tell you how it is. Like, I guess you can say I have no filter, but like, so I want people like that with me. Like, if you don't like something, tell me. What's your favorite place to take an out-of-town guest? To Disneyland. What's one thing you'd rather pay someone to do than do yourself? Clean my room. Do you have a catchphrase? No, I don't. What's your reaction towards people who are outspoken about their beliefs? Like I said, I'm a to the point kind of person, so I kind of like that when people like say what they believe in or do what they believe in, because, you know, yeah. How and where do you prefer to study? I've never really studied, but for my CNA test I did study, and I just had this app on my phone and I studied through that. But, and like, I guess if I'm doing homework and stuff, then I'll listen to music, and yeah, it helps me. What position do you sleep in? One leg straight and one leg bent. What's your all-time favorite town or city? I like Las Vegas. What are your top 3 qualities that draw you to someone new? Truthful, crazy, and fun. How has your birth order of siblings affected you? Well, I'm the youngest, and then it's my sister. My sister is the oldest. There's only 2 of us. So, I mean, we're close in age, kind of. We're 4 years apart, but like, we could do everything together. Like, we fight, but then like 5 minutes later we're fine. If you had to change your first name, what would you change it to? Lizz. Like my nickname. What do you consider unforgivable? I'm a very forgivable person. So, for me not to forgive you, it has to be like really bad. How difficult is it for you to forgive someone that was who refuses to apologize? I like to forgive people no matter what, but it helps when they apologize, because like they know that they did the wrong being. So, to what extent do you trust people? Very. I trust people a lot, and I shouldn't. I'm just saying that I shouldn't. In what area of your life are you immature? When I'm with my friends, I go crazy. So, does that count? I don't know. What was the best news you have ever received? That I was gonna be an aunt. How difficult is it for you to be honest even when your words will hurt someone? Not difficult at all. Because I told you, I'm very down to the point kind of person. I'll tell you how it is, And yeah. When do you find yourself singing? In the car. That's the last question. I kind of skipped a few because some I didn't even understand. So that's basically it. And I'll see you guys next time for my next video. Bye.